Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 2 of No Money Spent. Dropped the first episode yesterday. That was recorded on Saturday, but I've been doing a little bit of grinding. As y'all can see, we've added a couple of free cards here and there and stuff, and have some things that we're working towards and going to continue to work towards in today's episode. In today's episode, we're going to be getting a bunch of free players, opening some equal chance packs, getting some rewards. Got to get into Clutch Time Online for the first time, so we're going to be trying to build ourselves a capable 5-man squad for that mode. And yeah, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. With that being said, without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off. I got 58,000 MT. I've been opening every single pack that I get, basically, and then quick selling everything. The only things I have right now are these equal chance unsellable packs, which I will be getting the Ruby one as well today at opening. The Amethyst Agenda pack, I will probably be completing the end of it in Friday's video, opening that up. Sorry, on Thursday's video, which will probably be the next one, No Money Spent episode. I don't think there'll be one in the next 2 days, although maybe Wednesday, but probably the next one will be Thursday. We'll be doing this Amethyst pack and potentially going for Chris Bosh. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go for Chris Bosh. I think I want to. I need to make sure I have a good enough 3-man squad. Hopefully this Amethyst pack and a couple other things that we can do this week will set me up to where this upcoming weekend I can grind for Chris Bosh, or maybe next week, and try to get him on the No Money Spent account, because he would be a massive upgrade for this team right now. But right now, I've completed the Cookin' 3s. I did the Cookin' challenges over here in single player to get a Cookin' Deluxe pack. I'm out of that Deluxe pack, and there's these 2 challenges. I completed this. I got Chandler Parsons, so I used him for that challenge. The Perfect Build challenge, which was 25 points that you had to do, I got this Eddie Jones from 3 layups and 2 3-pointers. The shooting guard did that in a triple threat offline game. And then these players were working towards, I'm 1 3-pointer away with small forwards from getting Chuck Person. I'm 3 4-pointers across in either Clutch Time Online or offline from getting Channing Frye. Both of those cards will slide onto the team right now, and then we got to get a bunch of points with power forwards as well to get this Ruby, Jermaine O'Neal. All of these cards, which will help our team right now. So hopefully we'll be able to add these to the account pretty soon over the next couple days. But these aren't really the main priority of today's video. We're going to get these cards as we go, of course, and I'm planning on picking these all up by the next episode, hopefully, or in the next episode. But today we're going to finish out this Ruby pack. I'm really praying for just not Juwan Howard. If I could get a solid Emerald as well. I know I already have Robert Covington, maybe Raja Bell out of that. This Ruby Equal Chance pack is really the biggest pack that we've opened so far, though, because it has the potential to give me Baron Davis or Serge Ibaka, both of whom are top 5 players at their positions and some of the best value cards in the game. If I could get either one of those guys, I would be absolutely thrilled. And then we'll have this Amethyst pack and some more perfect build players and stuff like that coming this weekend. Could be set up for a lot of success. With that being said, we have 58,000 MT, which is enough MT to buy a player or so if I want to. But looking at the team that we have assembled currently, if I go into Clutch Time Online right now, I think, as y'all can see, I haven't even played really any online. I tried to go into Triple Threat Online yesterday to try to get some wins, but I lost both of them because I just didn't have a good enough team right now. This is probably the best 5-man lineup that I could build right now. Maybe I replace Chandler Parsons with Ron Artest. I think that's probably better. But overall, like, I just don't have that deep of a team right now. I need Jermaine O'Neal so that I can have a more athletic big. That's a card that'll help me out a lot. Or Serge Ibaka would be a huge one. Joe Dumars is a good defensive PG, but I don't truly have a great shot creator on this squad. It's kind of like Eddie Jones and Joe Dumars are both semi-decent shot creators, more so secondaries, and hopefully the 2 secondaries combined can give me enough. But I think this is the best team we have right now. We're going to try to go in online because the rewards are better online. If I can start having some sort of success in online with this No Money Spent squad, even though it is a pretty bad team right now and it's really not that great, it's a lot of super budget cards right now. I think if I can start having some success in online, it'll allow me to get better rewards than you do offline, generally speaking, and hopefully really get towards some stuff. Also, Ruby Bruce Bowen is the 50-win reward in Clutch Time Online. I'm not certain if I will complete that by the end of the season, considering the end of the season is only another week and a half or so. But there is a chance, at least, that I will complete this for Bruce Bowen, because this may be the game mode that I will play the most, potentially. Although I'm also going to try to get Chris Bosh, so probably won't be getting Bruce Bowen on all realistic likelihood. This team is okay. Brook Lopez at the 5 isn't amazing, so I actually don't dislike that matchup because I have Jack Sigma, who's also a slow 5. He has DeMar, who isn't incredible. Baron Davis and Vince Carter are both definitely better than the guards that I have right now, and then AD at the 4 is significantly better than Ron Artest as well. But at least Ron Artest is a good defender with a good release, so hopefully he can at least compete. And I did not mean to jump with Jack Sigma there. Ron Artest is a very good defender, but he might struggle a little bit matched up against AD, and my icons are just not registering this morning. Jumping with Eddie Jones there when I definitely did not mean to. Not an ideal start to the game. Get Eddie Jones inside, though. He jumped with DeMar, and he's still going to get a paint stop because the game stinks. He jumps and I go up it immediately and still gets the paint stop. That's really annoying. Well, we might have a tough time. I don't know. This might be a really... I might not be quite ready for online yet with this team. I don't know. That's a bad shot by Noir. We get the board. Let's see if we can just set up a pick and pop. Get Jack Sigma into an offense and just see if we can get ourselves going downhill. We get into the paint, kick it out to Sigma. Sigma catch, kick it to the corner for Roko. Catch and shoot midi. Green light. That's what we needed to see right there. Roko knocks down the shot and we tie it up at 2. We've actually been able to establish a pretty decent lead. This dude I'm playing is not a great player. He's got a pretty good but not insane team, but I wouldn't say he's an elite level player. And I mean, the budget squad is hooping right now. Like, Jack Sigma's got a couple of buckets. I feel like Joe Dumar's been pretty good. Eddie Jones is really impressive. That card is a dog. That's a good... Oh, that's not a good shot. I thought Sigma was going to hit that. I'm going to be honest. With his release and him having sharp take, I thought that was a pretty good shot, but apparently not. He's going to blow right by him with vents and get to the rim, and unfortunately, Sigma just is not enough of a rim protector or enough of an athlete to really provide a true defensive presence there. But we'll swing it up to Eddie Jones here. We're going to go back to the pick and pop, see if we can get something open. Burst in here. He goes under the screen. That's actually really solid defense. Jack Sigma blow. Okay, he fouls me. We'll take the free throws. That's good. I mean, should be able to establish or secure a win pretty much if I can knock down at least... Well, he misses a 76. I was late on the free throw. I'll make the second one. Make the second one. Okay, there we go. 100%. And we are up 5 with 34 seconds left. So it'd take a pretty good choke jog to lose this game, I think. And then we'll only have one more win. We'll get ourselves a free Ruby. And fingers crossed, get a Baca or Baron Davis. Please. Thank you. This game's over. We're going to win. Cool. He's got an auto foul on, but it doesn't matter. Even if he intentional fouls, we are going to cut out of here with a W in this first game. So that is very solid. I'm not going to complain at all. We got one more game we got to get a win in. If we could do that, that would be fire. We get ourselves that Ruby pack and be able to start working towards that Amethyst. Hopefully by the end of this week, beginning of next week, we'll be able to add a bunch of good squads and going into a bunch of good cards, and hopefully going into season 2, maybe we can pick up Chris Bosh and truly get our squad really cooking. That would be really, really nice. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to be grinding too much. Nobody spent, to be completely honest. This isn't something I'm going to be grinding for 3 hours a day every single day or anything along those lines. I mean, it's going to be an hour or 2 a day max. Some of it will be off, not on video. Some of it will be on video. I may stream a little bit of No Money Spent stuff as well over these next few weeks. So if y'all want to follow me on Twitch, link is in the description below. XJC2K over there. I stream a few times a week, 2 or 3 times generally, I'd say a week. So that's something where y'all could watch that type of stuff, but won't be doing this too much. Really, it's mainly CPU fouls. This series is mainly just hopefully intended to show you that it's not that hard to build a competent team online and compete and have success without having the best cards in the game, and that you're just a solid player and decent and pretty good at the game. You will have success even as a No Money Spent player, and that it's not hard to build a good team. Like, you're not going to get Steph Curry and Shaquille O'Neal No Money Spent unless you grind the game an absurd amount or get like some of the luckiest. I somehow just passed the ball. Did that go off AD's leg? Is he really he's gonna foul me? This game's taking forever. Let's head back to the main menu and review this card. Or not review this card, but let's get into the next game, I should say. All right, our opponent has Kyrie, Bam Adebayo, Sean Marion. He's got the collector level card there. He's got Clyde Drexler and somebody else as well. I mean, pretty solid team, to be honest. Jack Sigma just cannot handle the ball. Giannis as well as his other player. He has a really good squad, so this is not an easy matchup by any means, but hopefully we can compete pretty well. Why is Jack Sigma not in the play? Get back in the play. This Sigma card, it gets on my nerves. Luckily, he does get back enough to get a stop, and we're going to run the floor in transition. Actually, just going to throw the backdoor to Ron Artest, hopefully get a dunk. Did not get a dunk. That was a bad take. On 2 bigs, I should not have gone up with that with Ron Artest. That was just not open enough for me to be shooting that. Let's X-switch this just so we can hopefully get a good defensive. Beautiful, that works. I mean, a couple of kind of questionable shots with not elite shooters, kind of shooting some lightly, so I'll take that to start off the game. Attacking the rim here, Joe Dumar's all the way to the rim. He's got bailout too. He's going to be able to complete that pass, and Sigma was going to get a wide open layup. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Need good defense out of you, Eddie Jones. Get through the screen, guard the fade. That's a charge. No, it's a blocking foul. Tough. This might be a little bit of a tougher matchup. This dude seems like he has a little bit of a clue, and his team is definitely a couple steps ahead of mine, but that is okay. Good defense there. We're going to guard the back door. Why is Robert Covington? We are not guarding the opposite corner. That's really good defense. We got back to it, though, and look at Ron Artest playing D. Oh, my goodness, what a defensive play. Ron Artest, run the floor, kick corner, catch, pump fake. He flies by with CPU. I just can't score. I don't have any scorers on this court right now. I need Baron Davis, bro. Give me Baron. I would take Surge too. I don't have scorers on the court right now, though. It is tough to get buckets, but Eddie Jones is going to go to the free throw line. Chance to take 2-0 the lead. Okay, he misses an 82% free throw. I'll live with 82%, to be honest. That's fine. Should make the second one. Thank you. We do knock the second one down, lower percentage, but it does go down. We have a 1-0 lead. As long as we can kind of play defense, I think we'll be okay-ish. Why is Robert Covington helping down so much? Oh, no, never mind. That was me helping down with Ron Artest. Good. He missed, and we got the board again. I'm really surprised Rocco got that board over Sean Marion. I'm not going to lie, but I will take that. Spacing is not ideal, but catch, shoot from the mid-range. I missed it. We're good. Catch and shoot. No. He's too deep. We're good. Oh, is he going to get a defensive three? I think he's going to get a defensive three. I'm just going to shoot the wide open three. Wide open three. He might have quit. 4-0 lead. This might be all we need to do to get that diamond pack. I mean, that ruby pack. Beautiful. Let's go. Love to see it. We got ourselves a quick quit against a pretty good team. That dude was like not great at the game, but he kind of had a clue, I guess. So I'm cool with that. That gets us the wins we do need for that ruby pack, which was the agenda or the goal of today's video. So we're going to open up all of those packs, except for obviously the amethyst, which we don't have yet, and see what we can do to upgrade our squad. Making a good chunk of MT too. I mean, I'm going to be at, oh, I did not mean to load into another game right now. I'm basically at 60,000 MT. We are I'm over 60,000 MT. We are really looking nice. Sapphire Marcus Smart makes the squad as well right now. That's fire. Opening 50 packs. We just have a bunch of stuff to open now, so that's kind of fire. Let's go into the pack marker real quickly. Let's just open up this Series 1 pack, and then we'll open up all these equal chance players, and hopefully, fingers crossed, not get Juwan Howard. If I could pick, I think I would want Baron Davis. I would take Surge too, but I feel more comfortable buying Anthony Davis for 140K than a point guard for 140K. Maybe I'll buy Baron Davis if I get Surge. I don't know, because I'm pretty close to the MT that I need for him. The gold option pack is Dana Barros. None of these golds are actually going to play. The only thing they're really probably useful for is salary cap. Potentially like Austin Crozier, if I'd gotten him, would have been a decent pull. But overall, not too worried about that. I already have Rocco. I bought him to complete some agendas and stuff, so don't really think I want. That's who I wanted. Rajah Bell would be exactly who I wanted. Ruby Gibson isn't going to play on my team. I wouldn't want him. I don't think Rajah Bell's going to play on the team either long term, but right now he has a spot probably as a backup shooting guard or something along those lines. He does have Kyrie dribble style, nice release, and defends pretty well. Sapphire and Ruby packs. I don't know if any of these Sapphires would actually play. The Dunktober Sapphires, I remember, are not quite as elite. Reggie Lewis is good, but not great. That's another free shooting guard. But this is the pack that really matters and is kind of the whole point of this video. Is this Ruby pack, and if I see Juwan Howard, I'm going to be depressed. 3, 2, 1. Thank the Lord. Baron Davis is the one that I wanted. That was the one that I wanted. Thank you, 2K. Oh, that had me scared. Why am I seeing a draft ticket on my game just glitched? I have a glitch. Okay, well, give me a second. All right, we're back in my team, getting back into it. We're going to build the lineup now with the cards that we can't add right now anyway. We're going to start Baron Davis. He's an absolutely amazing pull. I might buy Serge Ibaka in the next couple days as well. I think for his value, I kind of want to buy Anthony Davis, though. I don't know. Going to throw Rajah Bell backup shooting guard. Actually, I'm going to throw Rajah Bell backup small forward right now. And I think I'm going to throw Marcus Smart backup shooting guard. I don't really have good bigs at this point. I'm going to need to get some bigs over the next couple days. Do not have a legitimate 10-man lineup yet, but Baron Davis is a huge addition. He's a top 2, 3, 4 point guard in the game, somewhere around there, top 5 in my opinion for sure. That is an awesome addition. Definitely the new best card on our squad, and that's who I wanted. So I'm really, really pleased about this episode. We added a very, very crucial piece to our team, and considering I've played this game for a total of probably about 2 hours on this account so far, I would say this is a very, very solid start. We have 60,000 MT. We still have all the pre-order VC. I mean, I could go buy Anthony Davis right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. We're going to save that for when at a time later on in the year where I feel like it's really worth spending. Maybe an equal chance pack that's in the store or something along those lines. We'll see. Anyways, overall, I mean, team's starting to come together a little bit. If I could get Bosh by the end of the season, get the amethyst pack and a few other things, we could really be cooking. And I'm enjoying No Money Spent so far. I'm having a fun time with it, hoping to continue doing it. Not going to be doing it too much. Probably won't have another episode till like Thursday or so, but hope y'all are enjoying the series so far. So that is going to do it for this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.